Sorry for posting this episode so late. Like I said last week, I was away for a couple of days, so now we're back to it. I'm recording the next episode, which is titled The Prize. That's episode number 6, I believe. So we are nearing the end, and I heard that in season 3, which is now becoming more and more obvious. In season 3, we will focus on Abby, which we really haven't so far. So they are sort of more or less following the game's technique when we, first played as Ellie, and then suddenly we had to play as Abby. Accent on had to. But this episode, I hear it's a peak. I hear that we are sort of going back to the roots. Because the roots of The Last of Us has always been Joe and Ellie. That's why I'm such a big fan of the first game, and that's why the second one didn't really click with me as much, because it just wasn't sort of about that anymore. And in this episode, we are going to see the flashbacks, which also happened in the game, and I'm very excited to see these, because these were definitely the best moments of second game, when we saw Joe and Ellie in between the first game and the second game, the calm time when they became a father and daughter in the fullest sense of it, which is something that we already were able to see in season 1. And back then I loved it, because I feel like Bella and Pedro, they do have a lot of chemistry. Pedro created this version of Joe that is his, and he definitely claimed it. I think Bella also created a version of Ellie that is theirs. There's some people who have problems with it, but I think it also comes from the fact that Bella is not the conventionally attractive type that some people would expect. But anyway, we are focusing on Joe and Ellie today. I suppose the happy and also the sad between them.
It'll be fine.
He's gonna beat the shit out of me.
I said it'll be fine.
I'm gonna get the belt.
No, you're not. I will.
Do you think that's
Go
young,
to your room. Stay there.
like young Joe? I don't know. That's definitely the normal times. Austin, Texas, 83. Wow, that's all. Oh my god, he's from Better Call Saul.
Control in 30 minutes.
Breaking Bad.
Talk fast. What happened?
You know what happened.
Yeah, well, I want to hear it from you.
I was buying pot from this other kid. He tried to rip me off and we got into a fight.
That's what you're going with. Okay.
I'm telling the truth.
No, I think Tommy was buying the drugs, not you. You happened to walk by, saw what was going on, and started punching.
Tommy didn't do anything.
I talked to the kid you beat up, Joel, and the officers who got called to the scene. I'm not stupid. And if you and Tommy weren't my sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
I didn't know that
not
Joe's
gonna hurt him.
father was a policeman. Was that ever in the game? No. For a second I thought that he would grab like a bottle and just, smash it. That's a can, so... Oh.
Did I ever tell you about that time I stole a candy bar? Grandpa found out, made me give it back, made me apologize to the cashier. And then we went home just before I got out of the car. It just broke my jaw. There was blood everywhere. Grandma thought I was dead. My mouth was wired shut for 2 months. It was humiliating.
Who does that
what it feels
stuff?
And why?
That's not why I'm telling you this. Okay, yeah, I've hit you. And I've hit Tommy, but never like that. Not even close. I mean, maybe I go too far.
Do you get a reward for not smashing his jaw? Or...
But I'm doing a little better than my father did. And when it's your turn, I hope you do a little better than me.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see what they're doing. I kind of want a Joe prequel. Everything starting from, I don't know, this moment until Sarah is born. 10 seasons. Is that Seth? Oh, right, because we're in the past, so...
Oh, the new guy.
Been here 2 months, Seth.
Got something for me?
He looks so well. Like, obviously, he's peaking at the moment anyway.
My
Like,
grandkids are gonna love these.
he's the...
How'd you find them?
Search the old homes out by Hoback. I know where to look because I'm a smuggler and you're,
I wasn't always this.
Pedro is internet's dead,
I was a cop, Milwaukee PD.
Oh, wow.
We can make what you want and have it to you by Friday.
No, I need it by tomorrow.
Vanilla or chocolate? Sweet vanilla, it's easier.
Vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing. Relax. You got a lot of them.
He's preparing Ellie's birthday gift, right? That's what we saw by the end? God damn, the effort he's making, that's insane. Oh my god, the shot at the watch from Sarah, it was more like, see, Sarah did that for you, but now he's making a bigger effort for his new daughter. I'm kidding.
What happened?
Oh, where'd you come from?
Painkiller. She's all right. Come on.
Painkiller. What happened?
She was working KP and she burned her arm.
Pushed it right up against a pot.
You did this on purpose?
I was like, here we go, and then I fucking went. No one saw it, I was on my own. And I took it off, and it was all red and melting gross. You know what it smelled like? Pork.
Who let this happen?
What do you mean, let? Who saw this coming? I was eating my damn dinner.
Ow!
Easy, baby girl. Easy.
Dr. V ran over to the clinic.
Oh my god, so baby girl is like a returning theme. Oh my god.
I just really wanted to wear short sleeves again. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're okay.
God, he's so gentle and kind. Actually, I'm mind blown and like so excited that we get to see more of them. Like the more of them in this era, the better.
God damn it, Seth.
Hey.
Hey.
Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Well, let's hope Seth bakes better than he spells.
He does. That's really good.
Stay right there. I got something else for you. Even clothes.
Actually bothers me that she used her hands. Like maybe someone else would like grab it. Ugh.
And open.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar. Borrowed one of your drawings for inspiration. Took a bit of restoring. Real bone saddle here. Used a Dremel to carve the, well, it's a rotary drill. Or could be a saw depending on the tip, but actually it's a pretty versatile tool. Anyway, I had promised I would teach you, so... well, if you want a lesson later...
Let me hear something.
What do you mean, play it?
And sing.
No. No, I don't sing.
It's my fucking birthday, man. Let's see what you got.
Actually, it was my birthday just the other day, so sort of in the birthday mood for this. The demands. I feel that. Pearl Jam.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything that I've found here, I've not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for anymore. I believe, and I believe, 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me.
Isn't he just the best?
Well, that didn't suck.
Yeah. I love the way Pedro was singing because he was like, he wasn't aiming to be, you know, this trained singer. He was like still trying to pretend that he doesn't have a proper training, but he did it so it didn't actually suck.
I understand. I understand. Happy birthday, kiddo.
You know, I think sometimes saying I understand is just like the best thing that anyone can do.
Is it a bow and arrow?
Nope.
Water guns?
No,
A dinosaur?
you're not gonna guess.
Is it a litter of kittens?
A lotter? You mean a litter?
A litter of kittens?
Really? And no.
How do you even know where we are?
I found it on patrol.
Jesse was 16 when he started going on patrols.
Is that right?
Don't get me wrong, I love counting vegetables and shoveling sheep shit.
You'll get on patrols eventually. Enjoy being a kid for now.
Because childhood has been such a joy for me so far.
You've been 16 all of 4 hours. We're not sending you out until you're trained. You're gonna need something called patience.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Is there something going on between you two?
Oh no!
Excuse me?
You spend a lot of time together. I see the way you look at him. I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
Sure you do.
You do.
None of my business. Does anyone talk to you about the birds and the bees?
Oh
Oh, you
no!
mean dicks and vaginas?
Jesus.
Okay, how much longer, man?
We're here.
So it's been what, 1 year there, and like probably good decent months before that, basically almost a year. He still doesn't know that she's gay.
Oh my god. It is a dinosaur! Joel!
You like it? Yeah, likes it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Ellie. Oh my God. Careful.
I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur! Joel, there's a museum!
Yeah, I know. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
This is amazing, like being in that museum. I bawled my eyes out. As I do, you know. I am the crying type.
How long have you known about this place?
Wow. I was saving it for a special day. Patience.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Still working?
It works?
Somebody must have greased it.
Oh no, he did all that. He was doing that. Imagine that he like to grabbed oil and just went there to do that.
Can you imagine being up there?
Would you like to?
Like to what?
Go to space.
Freaking hell, Joe. He's like the best dad out there. I don't care what he did. He didn't do anything wrong when it comes to me. The way I see it.
Is it real?
It's real. That one went up and back. Apollo 15, 1971. Well, open it.
I can't with the fact that he actually was like, you know, probably preparing this for like weeks
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
or months.
You're going up to space. You need a helmet. Pick one.
What's with the stone? I don't. Oh, she's gonna smash a glass. Yeah. The joy of smashing a glass. Not that I would know it, but.
How's it smell in there?
Like space and dust.
Good. Then you're ready.
This is also like such a great hiding spot from like clickers and whatnot. But then they would probably like wait.
But the cover set! Abort! They sat right here.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What's this?
This is something that took a mighty effort to find. Play it.
How's that Walkman still working? Where does she get batteries from? Or maybe she like recharges. I think you can do that somehow.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
What a gift! Isn't he the best? Like it just takes a special, you know, someone
I do okay?
to like make an effort for someone. That kind of an effort. Like damn. He's crying! The daddy was crying because she was happy.
We should do this more.
Yeah, in.
What's
You okay?
Yeah.
Firefly's logo or something? Fireflies. Oh yeah, okay. God, I'm glad I caught up with that. It's looking at the tree, like, do I know that tree? Happy 17th. But like, how is she, like, realizing? Dina? Dina?
Joel, what the fuck?
Oh!
Exactly, what the fuck? Get out of here.
No, wait.
I came home early to surprise you for your birthday. 17, by the way.
Well, I'm 19, so I'm gonna go.
Gosh, I feel that.
It's not done yet. It's gonna look better.
Leave.
Right.
Wait, so wait, they're doing... Oh, they were doing it too. No, but actually Dina did mention that they had a thing.
So all the teenage shit all at once, huh? Drugs and tattoos and experimenting with girls?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It wasn't sex. And it wasn't a fucking experiment.
You don't know what you're saying. We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
Oh, don't tell me she's gonna move into the garage because of that. Like, it was basically like... A lot of people had that kind of a fight. Like, a lot of gay people. No, like, really, she's like moving out because of a fight? That's very extreme even for a teenager.
What the hell are you doing?
Moving into the garage.
The hell you are, Ellie. Let go. There's no heat or running water in the garage. You can't stay there.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you want to have this conversation? Fine. You may not like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't. You don't own it. They gave it to you.
I mean, isn't...
Sorry to us. You don't own anything.
No one does, I guess, in that Jackson place, right? It's just, well, commune.
I'm sorry that I got a tattoo and smoked weed and fooled around with a girl.
Are you sorry?
Except I'm not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good thing for you to have your own space. Just give me a few days and let me fix things up a little out there.
Wait, though, I actually get it. She's 17, like, they move out, it's a bit crazy. Like, he's really not mad. Like, he can accept everything that she said, so...
Thanks.
Sure. Can I see? Did it hurt?
Yeah. Kind of good.
It's actually not bad. Better than the one I made on your guitar, anyway. I never did ask, what is it with the moths?
I just read about them in a book on dreams and stuff. It's kind of symbolic.
Yeah, like change and growing and such.
Is it that? Or...
It's late.
Oh, wow.
Well, good night.
Hey.
Man, when they're happy, then, you know, I'm ecstatic of the way things are between them. But when something's not right with them, I'm just like, oh.
Hey.
Oh, no.
You guys study dreams and stuff, right?
Is there a doctor's sign on me like Lucy from fucking Peanuts? Some doctors studied dreams. The dumb ones, mostly.
So a moth. It probably means change and growth.
No, that would be a butterfly.
Oh.
I love that he's actually
So what's a moth?
trying.
Death. If you believe in that shit. Why?
She was like, do I want to ask? He's bothering my coffee and book time. And I know what it means. I have a coffee and book time. No, but like, honestly, that room is just banging, you know? That room is amazing. In a house that big, that room is enough of a space, man. His room was, you have a greater purpose. 2 years later, so 18th birthday, which means nothing in USA.
Okay, so I've been thinking for a while now about Salt Lake City. I wrote down some questions. If the Fireflies spotted us a mile from the hospital, how did they get surprised by an entire group of raiders? If the raiders could kill all those soldiers, and Marlene, and you had to carry me the whole time, how did we get away? 3, if there are dozens of immune people, why hasn't anyone heard?
Right, I see. So he told her that it was the raiders who attacked the Fireflies hospital.
Already dressed. I figured I'd be waking you up.
Nope. I had trouble sleeping.
Well, guess what? That works out great for your birthday present. You're 19, and you've been patient. So I told them I was okay with it. Your first patrol.
I'll grab my coat.
And a gun.
No, like, The contrast between the effort that he's making for her and her
So what's the record for number of kills on a training run?
questioning it
0.
still.
This is the safest trail we got.
Great, happy birthday to me.
Come on, binoculars.
Why, there's something out here.
I know, but this is about learning the ropes.
Oh shit!
What?
There's a little squirrel fucking a big squirrel. We should probably report that.
Fine, we'll skip the scanning for now. But this is nice, right? It reminds me of the old days, just you and me on the trail. I know you got stuff going on, but it'd be nice if we could do this kind of thing more often.
No?
Yeah.
You okay? Nothing on your mind?
No, nothing.
This is Jackson. Come in. Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
I'll be there in 10. Tell them to dig in. Go back to Jackson.
No.
Ellie, it's not safe. Go back.
I'm not your fucking kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick together.
What do you mean you're not? That's a bit of an ouch moment. Oh, whoa, what a lovely shot.
We'll hack down from here. Faster than the switchback.
They look exactly like Joe and Ellie from certain angles. His hair surely looks like Joe's hair in this episode, which makes me happy. I love me some Joe. In a fatherly way.
Remember what I taught you?
I'm your back, you're mine.
Oh! Oh! Oh my lord! What the hell? Was that?
Come on.
Was that like Eugene's partner or whoever? Or was that an infected? But infected don't ride horses, but yeah.
Oh shit, Eugene.
Ellie! You clean?
No.
Are there any more?
Joel.
Are there any more?
Other than me. No. Please, I figure I got about an hour. So this is what we do. We go back to the gate. They let Gail out, keeping her at a safe distance, of course, and I say goodbye.
We can't do that.
Yes, we can.
Oh.
Yes, we can.
You're empty.
Is it the way the things are done? Do they go back to say goodbye?
Joe, I gotta go back. I gotta see her. I got things. I gotta tell her. You don't understand.
I do. But we have rules, and it can't happen.
Wait. So it's a rule.
Hold out your hand.
Huh?
Now count slowly, clearly from 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He has time. We tie him up and we bring him back. Joel, let him see his fucking wife.
Get the horses, bring them down the trail. I'll start walking with him. We'll meet up with you. I promise.
I believe them.
Go ahead, 10 feet.
Thank you.
I don't know, the way they picked the actor for Eugene, he's kind of... I think they did great with casting him, because there's something off about him, you know, something you don't really trust. He's like, I'm fine, let's go. But yeah, you were bitten. I don't know, man, I don't know what to do in such scenarios, really.
Which way?
Head right.
It's beautiful. Oh.
I need you to not turn around.
There's a book I read.
No. You can't do this to me.
Of Mice and Men, Little Mice or something?
If you have last words for her, I'll pass them along.
Of Mice and
Last
Men.
words for her. I need her last words. For me. I'm dying. I'm terrified.
Why didn't he...
I don't need a view. I need Gail. To see her face, please. Please let that be the last thing I see.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
I see her.
maybe the way he played it, I was wondering, does he see Gail, or is he turning, is he thinking of what she would have said, you know? No, and now Ellie's gonna be like, you're breaking your word. Like your word means nothing. If you say you promise, it doesn't mean anything. See? Okay, so that's what triggered, because I was wondering what triggered the whole thing between Joe and Ellie in the show, the way she was...
Sorry.
Why didn't he take him? Because if he was tied down, he could have killed him at any given point, even if he started, you know, attacking. But then again, it would be... I don't know, the whole idea of going to Jackson and being like, Gail, come on, he was bitten, you have 5 minutes, just run.
No.
There's something off about that.
There, I'll tell Gail what she needs to know and nothing more.
Like, I don't...
It's the right thing to do.
If that's the rule, you don't bring back the bitten, then...
I had no choice.
I mean, if that's the rule, then that's the rule, right? Or am I...
He was bit when we found him. Well, he wanted to tell you that he loved you. He wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger. And he wasn't scared. He was brave. And he ended it himself.
That's not what happened.
No, you don't. You don't mess with things. Not at this point.
He begged to see you. He had time. Joe promised to take him to you. He promised us both. And then Joe shot him in the head.
Please.
Get away.
You swore.
I don't know, tell me... Maybe I'm too formal, but if I mean, if that is a rule that you don't bring the bitten, how are they upset with... That's the rule, right?
That was good, yeah? Yeah, he's falling apart. I'm gonna give him to bed.
You're gonna miss the countdown.
I'll come back after. Say goodnight to Uncle Grumpy.
Good night, Uncle Grumpy.
See you next year.
See you next year.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What I said today about you being a refugee probably came off as ungrateful.
No, it's okay.
Well, I am grateful. You mean a lot to us, to all of us, especially to me and Tommy. Uncle Grumpy is family, and family helps each other out if you need it.
Hey, family event.
Sorry.
The church. Thanks.
What did you just say? No. Ellie, hey.
You get the hell out of here.
Let's take a walk. Come on.
See, the thing is, in the game, he didn't bother Steph right down
okay?
the way he did here. It was,
What is wrong with you?
it's pretty aggressive.
I don't need your fucking help.
I think Shaw does this specific thing a bit better than the game. Like, Shaw provides more of a perspective. And like, game Joe aside, if you leave the game aside, then in the show, the whole thing makes more sense the way I see it. Maybe I should record a separate video on that thing, so... And there's also one thing that I have been thinking about. It doesn't matter maybe as much if Joe... I mean, if the cure or vaccine in the game could have been done. It's more about what Joe thought to be true or possible, given his limited knowledge and his limited education about that topic. Because I researched the hell out of it, and I know that it couldn't be done. The vaccine, the cure, not by one man, but Joe... I mean, he believed that to be true.
What are you drinking?
Coffee. I'm a little embarrassed for what I traded to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't want to ever hear about you taking me off patrol again.
Okay. So, Dina, is she your girlfriend now?
No, it was just one kiss. Didn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her?
So stupid.
Look, I don't know what Dina's intentions are, but, well, she'd be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole. You lied to me.
I'm gonna try my best not to
You looked me in the eyes.
cry, but
And you lied. And it was the same face. The same fucking look.
look at that, I'm already crying.
I think I knew already. I knew this whole time. So I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me what happened with the Fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done. Were there other immune people? Were there raiders? Could they have made a cure?
See, that's the problem, because it wasn't possible. It just wasn't. Not by one person, and not by killing an innocent girl by a doctor, but...
Did you?
But Joe believes it to be true. So that's about it.
And Marlene?
Making a cure would have killed you.
Then I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me. You took it from everyone.
Yes. And I'll pay the price because you're going to turn away from me. But if somehow I had a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Because you're selfish.
Because I love you. In a way you can't understand. Maybe you never will. But if that day should come, if you should ever have one of your own, well then, I hope you do a little better than me.
I don't think I can forgive you for this. But I would like to try.
And he dies the next day. Oh. Why didn't I bring tissues? Wait, or maybe? Oh, some old one. That's it? Oh, I thought that we would see her with Dina and, like, you know, baby reference. Shit. Right, I think that the show is doing justice to Ellie-Joel relationship by adding the father thing with Joel and how he wanted to do better. So provide some motive when it comes to why he did so much for Ellie. Even though to me the motive itself from the beginning was Sarah, him losing Sarah and wanting to do better, not being able to protect Sarah, so protecting Ellie. I think that was the main point in the game, but here they added, I guess, some additional perspective and with Eugene, the way he acts, I guess he's cautious among everything. They just built a lot of stuff around him, from him saying that they cannot accept more people to killing Seth in the spot, protecting Ellie, you know, always going a little out of the way, always doing extra to protect the people that he cares about, the people that he loves. So that makes sense to me. I think in the show they did it justice. I think they built Joe up wonderfully. I think Bella did great. Their acting, I like it. Like, I enjoy their acting, the way they do Ellie, that they portray Ellie. I don't know, it all makes sense to me. But then again, this episode, the flashbacks episode with how, you know, Joe and Ellie handled the conflict, it was also my favorite part of the game, of the second part. And also, you know, Ellie and Dina, of course, always great, both in the show and in the game. But I think I prefer the show version, actually, when it comes to Dina. It is true, she is stealing some of Ellie's agency, but then again, also that aside, she's just great. Given the fact that, you know, Dina is supposed to have a child that Dina's pregnant, then with the way they introduced Dina's pregnancy right before this episode, the whole thing with Joe's grandfather who beat up Joe's dad, Joe trying to make his way as a father with Tommy's support, first with Sarah, then with Ellie. It all makes sense in a way, the way he acted. And the cure, first of all, in the game, it was supposed to be a vaccine, not a cure. Second of all, it was always impossible to make it, even though there's a lot of people on the internet claiming that maybe it was, but not without the infrastructure, like making a vaccine, that's a big process. Look at COVID, how long it took to properly find a vaccine, and COVID compared to that is really quite nothing. I don't really trust any doctor who would kill a child at the time to try, not even to do that, to try. Doctors aren't supposed to kill people. And Ellie was only 13 at the time, so the decision was really Joe's. And the fact that he, killed everyone along the way, first of all, that was part of the gameplay. So there's always this moral shift between the gameplay, some hypocrisy there, because, in real life, in the show, if we saw Ellie killing, 50 soldiers around hospital, you would think, wow, what a psycho. And obviously, they couldn't really do it that way. But there's a difference between a gameplay and a show, and it shows, you cannot have that type of contrast going on there. So long story short, I like the fact that we had it straight from Ellie's baby, soon to be, her and Dina's, and Jesse's. We had it all the way up towards Joe, the father of Joe and stuff. Yeah, I need to gather my thoughts, but I love that episode, and in the game it was also my favorite part in the second game. Unedited episodes are on Patreon as always. I'm sorry I took a couple of days, but the next episode will be there on time, obviously. Major shout out to my patrons as always. Thank you so much for supporting me. Appreciate any kind of support. Stay safe, guys. See you around. Bye.